Hey guys, Biolizard1 here, and today I'm going to bring you my match for the Equinox tournament, and this is round 1. I start off with my Heatran, he starts off with Elite Swampert. I know he's probably going to EQ me, but I have the Okaberry, so I can take it. I set up my Stealth Rocks, and then I go for the Explosion straight away because I thought it would do 80% of damage. And yeah, he sets up Stealth Rocks of his own, so that was a very nice play on his part. Now he goes into Shaman, and I really hate Shaman, but I just went for the safe Grass Knot with my Celebi because I really wanted to finish off that Swampert. Now I go for a Hidden Power Fire to see how much it does, and it truly does nothing to this Shaman. So this is basically a bad matchup for me. So I'm faced to switch. I'm fearing another Toxic because I switched because he would probably expect me to switch out, but instead he goes for the Lead Sheet, and I'm sorry if this battle is going really fast, but I had to speed it up 4 times because it was so long. Now I went for the obvious Hidden Power Fire, and he switches into Heatran expecting that, so at this point he's like really reading me like an open book, and I know that this isn't just an average player but a really great player as well. He goes for the Heatran, goes for a Fire Blast, but due to the Sandstorm and the special defense race, it doesn't do quite a lot. I just decided to go for the Stone Edge because it would hurt anything. Now he goes into Gyarados, and yeah, I obviously don't want to get hit by any attacks of Gyarados, so I switch out into my Celebi while he switches out into Swampert again. And yeah, I probably knew that he was going to switch, but I just went for a certain Grass Knot because I really didn't want to take any risk. I really wanted that Swampert dead. Now he goes for the Earth Power, probably expecting me to go in Tyranitar again, but this time I expect that. Go for the Lead Sheet, and I have a Lead Sheet off on this Heatran, which is always very, very nice for me. Now he's going to switch out, and I kind of expected that, so I went for the Hidden Power Fire on the Shaman to get damage on the Shaman no matter what. I could have switched out as well, but I didn't want to take the risk. Now I thought he'd switch again, like expecting me to switch as well, as in a double switch, but he doesn't. He stays in with Shaman, and that's nice on his part. At this part I really need to switch out because I don't want a Toxic Shaman, so I go, no, I'm sorry, I just go for Recover, expecting him to go for the Lead Sheet again. So I go for the Recover, Lead Sheet fails epically, and he's probably not going to go for another Lead Sheet, so I just retrieve my Celebi and go into my Gengar, and he goes for the Toxic, but Gengar is half poison, so it wouldn't have mattered at all. Now he switches out, goes back into Swampert, and I just went for the Focus Blast expecting him to go into Heatran. A Focus Blast is obviously going to kill Swampert, however the Life Orb and Sandstorm are really tearing me down here. Now I go for the Protect because I wanted to see what he would do, and he goes for a Switch, which isn't nice for me, and I was fearing this to be a Calm Mining Jirachi. Now I go for a Focus Blast because I really can't switch in or something, and I want to safe switch in. However, he gets the wish, and I kind of wasted my move there. Now I go into my Tyranitar because I think Celebi won't hurt me. He goes into Gyarados again, and he gets off the Intimidate. I get off a Crunch, and it does about half, and the Sandstorm is going to finish off the Gyarados, luckily. He goes into Shaman again, and I was expecting a Seed Flare, but I was hoping that it would miss because of the low accuracy, but it doesn't, and he kills off my Tyranitar. So now I go back into my my Scizor, and I was hoping that it wouldn't have Rest, and I go for a Superpower for some odd reason, probably because he still has Heatran, and I was expecting him to switch it to Heatran. Now I go into Aura because I obviously can't kill Shaman with a second superpower. He has 3 Pokemon left, I have 2. I go for a Sword Dance, attempting to set up a sweep, and yeah, I knew that this Jirachi wasn't scarfed, so I know I will outspeed. Go for the Close Combat, and I know Close Combat does 130% of damage after damage calculations, and I knew it would kill. Now he goes for the Tyranitar, for the Heatran, I'm sorry. I go for the Extreme Speed because I thought it might kill him, but it doesn't, unfortunately. I go for the Scizor, and now I know that a Bullet Punch is able to take out the Heatran. I take out the Heatran, and the only Pokemon he has left is the Shaman, and at that low of health, I'm pretty sure a Bullet Punch will kill it. So good game, happy numbers, I really enjoyed battling you. Don't forget to rate, comment, and subscribe, and see you next time, guys. And here we are again with another question of the day, and today I'm gonna ask about your favorite Ground-type Pokemon. I've done some looking up because I don't use a lot of Ground-type Pokemon in my battles, but yeah, it's been a while since I have used Flygon, and I must say that Flygon is one of my beloved Ground-type Pokemon, especially because he's part Dragon as well, so I really like Flygon there. Too bad his Scarf set is the only real playable set, but yeah, so what's your favorite Ground-type Pokemon? Leave your answer as a reply to this video, and see you next time, guys.